What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. We got to talk about this, okay? I am on Twitter, and we are going to look up a couple things, okay? So I wanted to start on Twitter because I wanted to just pull up the announcement, all right? Now, everyone knows about the Brewster announcement. Isabel tweeted it out, but also below this, Isabel tweeted out Series 5 Amiibo cards. Now, you probably have heard this by now. And there's been a lot of speculation about what exactly is going on with this new series, okay? And there's a lot of theories. We're going to go over those today. I put out a video recently about Brewster, and we did like a deep dive into the Brewster trailer. And I asked for your opinions, and I was not disappointed. A lot of people came up with pretty amazing theories and pointed some stuff out. So go check out that video if you haven't yet. This is going to be sort of the same thing, okay? I'm just going to go over a couple of theories and rumors, and you guys let me know in the comments which one you believe or what's your take on this, okay? So Isabel said, Series 5 Amiibo cards are coming soon. Details on the card pack will also be announced at a later time. So they also, with the Brewster, look out for more details to come in the near future. So the first theory here is which announcement is going to come out first, or are both announcements going to come out at the same time? Now, I personally am on the side of the Series 5 Amiibo announcements will be included with the Animal Crossing Direct that we're going to be getting in October. At the time of this recording, we still don't have a date, where this Direct will be, like what time, what day. They're just saying October. So the first question to you guys is, when do you think we will get this announcement? Will we get this announcement before the Direct, or will this be included in the Direct? I feel like because Nintendo chose to do an Animal Crossing Direct, they would probably want to share all of the information in that Direct, right? That's just my first thought. So the second thought, or the second theory rather, is what is going to be in this Series 5 pack, okay? Because Series 1 through 4 included about 100 cards mixed with NPCs and villagers, okay? There was also another pack called the Welcome Amiibo card, like the RV cards that were introduced in the Welcome Amiibo update. So what will Series 5 contain, okay? Now, I have been racking my brain what, confirmed villagers, villagers that we can kind of assume will be in this Series 5 pack. So on the screen, you will see the 8 new villagers that are exclusive to New Horizons, okay? So, I mean, you got Raymond, you got Sid, you got some pretty iconic, like, I am so excited to get a Sherb Amiibo. It ain't even funny, okay? So 8 villagers, those are the newest ones. They don't even have any Amiibos in any form, okay? So we got 8 villagers. The next graphic that you will see is 10 NPCs, okay? Now, I was pretty, I feel like these 10 will be included in Series 5, okay? So you have newcomers like Flick and CJ. And then I also included characters like Isabel and Tom Nook. I think Isabel is in every single series of Amiibo card packs. You also have Tom Nook, like I said, Timmy Tommy. I kind of held some back, like Blathers, Wisp. I mean, they have Amiibos in other series. So those are the 10 NPCs that I could really see coming in, okay? So 10 plus 8 obviously is 18. So there is still a big gap in between to fill up that Series 5. And I really don't think Nintendo would release a series with 18 to 25 cards. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, the appeal to these cards is trying to collect them all. So I don't think that Nintendo will just release a few and then have us buy a few packs and then it's done with. I think that they're going to fill up that roster. Now, I want to go to some theories, okay? Because this is the number one theory that people are saying. So this is the Nintendo website, and this is the Amiibo section in the Animal Crossing tab or whatever. The first theory is that these cards right here, the Welcome Amiibo series, will be included in Series 5. I don't think that's the case, okay? I think Nintendo likes to stay organized with their series, okay? So they have the 1 through 4 series, which 5 will obviously be after that. They have the Animal Crossing Amiibo figures. They have the Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo series. And then, of course, they also have the Sanrio series. I don't really see them reprinting the Welcome Amiibo series and including them in this like pack. I just don't see that happening, and that seems to be the most like popular theory going along. So, so the Welcome Amiibo series would get reprinted into more traditional looking Amiibos and be included in Series 5. I don't believe that. I actually think that what they're going to do is they're going to reprint the Welcome Amiibo series and release them in stores alongside Series 5 and, the re-release of the Series 1 through 4 and Sanrio. So when you go to the store, you're going to have a lot to choose from. I think that's what's going to happen. Now, I wanted to point something out because I haven't seen anyone talk about this, okay? And when I first saw this, I was super excited, but the more that I think about it and the more that I kind of put other things together, I'm not as excited, okay? So I am on, and I'll, you could zoom into this or whatever, animal-crossing.com/amiibo, okay? This is the official Nintendo website. This isn't like someone's made website. So this is, the page that I'm looking at, and it goes over the different series, obviously. And like I said, they're still dividing them. So I think it would be really weird for them to include the Welcome Amiibo into the series, because then things would just start getting confusing, like, well, what pack do I buy? So I think they're going to re-release them. Now, if you go to this tab right here and you click Buy Now, do you see it yet? I'll give you a second. Well, I'll give you a couple seconds to see if you could see what I see, okay? So, I think this might be an error. Nintendo has been caught before being a little sloppy, okay? So, of course, we hit Buy Now, and it says Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo Series 1 through 4, Animal Crossing, and there's links to retailers where you can buy this stuff. Now, the Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo series, look at this, guys, available 12/2. So, when I first saw that, man, Nintendo just leaked that they're re-releasing these Amiibo cards. However, I will say this. I mean, that might still be true. They might still be coming out 12/2. But these cards originally were released December 2nd of 2016. So I think that this is maybe just something that's hasn't been updated on their website. And if you click these links, pre-order at your local retailer or online, select your country, it doesn't go anywhere. So it's sort of like a broken link, or just, I don't know, it kind of seems a little bit dated. So I don't really know what to believe. Do you guys think that they are re-releasing on 12/2, or do you think this is just an old post by Nintendo? So that is theory 1, okay? Theory 1 is that the Welcome Amiibo cards, all these cards included, I see you, Sylvana, I see you, Wade. These are some really good ones, okay? You got like Ketchup and Ursula and Biddy and Murphy. Like, there's some pretty iconic ones. I think Dobie's in here also. So the first theory is that this would be included into Series 5, and I just don't believe that. I don't really think that they would mix that. And plus, they would have to change the artwork on all of them. And if they didn't change the artwork, they would randomly have RV, and it would just look very mismatched, okay? So I don't think these are going to get included. The other theory is that Nintendo would introduce brand new villagers, okay? And you know what? There's been crazier things done before, and I think I'm on that side of things. I think that we are going to be getting new villagers in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, I want to go back to the Welcome Amiibo update for the 3DS game, so New Leaf. So the Welcome Amiibo update was pretty iconic because they added all of these villagers in. They introduced new villagers to the game. It was sort of along the lines, and they added actually 50 villagers, which, if you go by my numbers, 50 plus 18, that's getting up there. That's getting up there. I mean, that's not 100, but it's getting up there. And I was pretty modest with my 18. I mean, they could definitely add like the Wisp version of New Horizons. Like, they could definitely double dip on some of the more iconic characters in New Horizons. But it seems to me like the direction that I would personally go in to drum up the most excitement is to introduce new villagers. Now, they could do this a couple different ways, actually. They could introduce villagers that were cut from past games, okay? So I'm talking about Sven, okay? My boy. I'm talking about even crossover characters like Inkwell and some of the Legend of Zelda characters that were mixed in. I feel like Series 5 could be a even more exciting series to collect for, especially if they're adding in new villagers to the game. So if we go back to Isabelle here, And I do anticipate this Animal Crossing Direct to be a larger, more substantial update. I really do think that we have a lot in store. I think that it's no mistake that they would attach onto the Animal Crossing Direct announcement another announcement for Series 5. So just to recap, I think Series 5 announcement is going to coincide with the Animal Crossing update. I think that Series 5 will not include the welcome Amiibo cards, rather an entire new cast, okay? Whether it's past villagers, crossover villagers, or just brand new villagers in general. And I think they are going to re-release the welcome Amiibo cards, which would be amazing considering I only have 2 cards. So that would be cool. Let me know what you think in the comments, because this is definitely, a developing story. We're going to be getting, way more info airing in October. I see you, Brewster. And I really think that we are going to be getting news on Series 5 Amiibo cards next month. Now, here's the thing. Series 5 Amiibo cards, especially if they introduce new villagers, these are going to be next to impossible to get, okay? So whatever you got to do, Etsy, whatever you got to do, overpay on eBay. I think scalpers are definitely going to get these cards, no doubt. But let me know what you think. I mean, this is, like I said, a developing story. I'll be keeping you guys updated. As soon as they announce something, I will let you know and give my thoughts, of course. So thank you very much. I'm excited to read the comments. Isabel still tweeting about bug offs, but I'll let it slide because we're getting Brewster. Okay, guys, let me know what you think. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the very next video. Peace out, guys.